The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but remember, every step counts. This ancient proverb holds a profound truth that resonates with our topic today. Becoming your best self is not a one-time event or a destination that you reach one fine day. It's a journey, a process, a continuous endeavor that requires dedication, commitment, and conscious effort. Just like any other journey, it's filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, trials and triumphs. And in this journey, every single step you take towards self-improvement, no matter how small, is significant. It's the accumulation of these small steps that leads to substantial progress. In this journey, it's crucial to understand that there's no expressway to becoming your best self. It is often a winding road with detours and roadblocks, and that's okay. The journey is not about perfection, but about progress, about becoming a little better each day than you were the day before. And this progress, no matter how small, deserves to be celebrated. Every time you overcome an obstacle, break a bad habit, or acquire a new skill, you're making progress. And this progress is a testament to your resilience, your determination, and your commitment to becoming your best self. Celebrating progress is not about being self-congratulatory or complacent. It's about recognizing and appreciating the effort you've put in, the battles you've won, and the milestones you've reached. It's about taking a moment to acknowledge how far you've come, even if you're not where you want to be yet. So as you embark on this journey to becoming your best self, remember to celebrate every step you take, every progress you make, because every step, every effort, every little progress is a victory in itself. It's a testament to your strength, your courage, your determination. Remember, the journey to becoming your best self is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, perseverance, and a lot of self-love. So take your time, enjoy the journey, and celebrate your progress along the way. Every step you take on this journey matters. Every achievement deserves recognition. Meet Felipe, a young man from Brazil who embarked on his self-improvement journey a year ago. Felipe's story is not unlike many others. He set goals for himself, determined to become a better version of who he was. He wanted to improve his physical health, cultivate a positive mindset, and develop new skills. These were lofty ambitions, but Felipe was eager and ready to take on the challenge. As Felipe started his journey, he quickly realized that self-improvement wasn't as straightforward as he had initially thought. There were days when he felt invincible, making strides towards his goals. But there were also days when he felt stuck, demotivated, questioning whether he was capable of achieving what he set out to do. The road to self-improvement was strewn with obstacles. There were times when his body refused to cooperate, making his fitness goals seem unattainable. There were moments when his mind was clouded with negativity, making it hard to cultivate a positive mindset. And there were instances where he struggled to grasp new skills, causing him to question his capabilities. But what makes Felipe's story truly inspiring is his unwavering determination. Even when he felt stuck, even when he was demotivated, he kept going. He understood that change doesn't happen overnight. He knew that self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint. It is about continuous growth, not instant transformation. Felipe learned to embrace his struggles. He saw them as stepping stones, not roadblocks. Each struggle was a lesson, an opportunity for growth. He realized that the journey to self-improvement is not linear. It is filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. But every step, no matter how small, is progress. Despite the challenges, Felipe kept going, reminding himself that progress, not perfection, is the goal. He knew that as long as he was moving forward, no matter how slow, he was on the right path. He understood that the journey to becoming his best self was not about reaching a destination, but about celebrating each step along the way. One day, Felipe decided to celebrate his progress rather than fixate on the end goal. Felipe was like many of us, always aiming high, focusing on the big picture, and often forgetting to appreciate the small victories along the way. But then, he made a conscious decision to alter his approach. Felipe began by acknowledging his small wins. He understood that every step forward, no matter how tiny, was a step closer to his ultimate goal. Each time he achieved something, he took a moment to recognize it. He'd say to himself, "I did well today. I made progress." It was not about grand gestures or expensive rewards. It was about the simple act of giving credit where it's due. As he started celebrating his progress, something amazing happened. The journey that once seemed arduous and daunting became enjoyable and fulfilling. He found joy in the process, not just the outcome. The once intimidating mountain he had to climb turned into a series of manageable, enjoyable steps. Every small victory became a reason to celebrate, a cause for joy, and a source of motivation. This new approach had a profoundly positive impact on Felipe's motivation. Instead of being overwhelmed by the enormity of his goals, he was invigorated by his daily progress. His self-esteem got a boost too. With each celebration, he felt more competent, more in control, and more confident. He began to see himself as a person who could indeed achieve his goals. He found that his progress wasn't just about reaching the end goal, but also about growing, learning, and becoming a better version of himself. And each step of progress deserved recognition and celebration, for it represented a piece of the puzzle that was his journey. Felipe realized that in celebrating his progress, he was fueling his journey. He discovered that the path to self-improvement wasn't a straight line, but a winding road filled with ups and downs, and each step forward, no matter how small, was worth celebrating. His journey was no longer just about the destination, but about relishing each moment of the journey itself. You might wonder, how can I start recognizing and celebrating my achievements like Felipe? Well, it's not as complicated as you might think. Let's break it down into 4 practical steps. First, consider keeping a journal. Writing about your experiences allows you to reflect on your progress and growth. It's a powerful tool that can help you acknowledge your victories, no matter how small they might seem. As you flip through the pages, you'll see a record of your journey and realize how far you've come. Second, set realistic goals. It's important to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, but it's equally important to make sure your goals are attainable. When you set a goal that's too ambitious, it can feel overwhelming and discourage you from even starting. However, when you set achievable goals, you create opportunities to celebrate your progress regularly. Third, practice gratitude. It's easy to get caught up in the future and what we want to achieve next, but don't forget to take a moment to appreciate what you have now. Every day, take a few minutes to write down what you're grateful for. This habit will shift your focus from what you lack to the abundance that's already in your life. Finally, reward yourself. When you reach a milestone, no matter how small, celebrate it. This could be as simple as taking a break, having a favorite treat, or spending time doing something you love. These rewards not only motivate you to keep going, but also help you recognize the value of your effort and progress. Remember, self-improvement isn't about becoming perfect, it's about becoming the best version of yourself, one step at a time. Each small victory brings you closer to your ultimate goal. So take the time to acknowledge and celebrate these victories. Remember, the goal is to recognize and appreciate your progress, not to reach perfection. The journey to becoming your best self is unique to each individual. In the grand tapestry of life, each of us weaves our own thread, creating a unique pattern that is ours alone. Each journey, each path is different, marked by our own struggles and victories, our triumphs and setbacks. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. The strides you make, the hurdles you overcome, the resilience you build along the way, these are the milestones worth celebrating. Embrace your journey in all its glory and all its challenge. It's important to acknowledge that there will be ups and downs. There will be periods of growth and periods of stagnation. There will be times when you feel like you're soaring and times when you feel like you're stuck. And that's okay. That's part of the journey. It's part of the process of becoming your best self. Don't fall into the trap of comparison. It's easy to look at others and feel like they're ahead, like they're doing better, like their journey is smoother. But remember, you're not seeing their whole story. You're not seeing their struggles, their doubts, their setbacks. You're only seeing a highlight reel. So don't compare your journey with others. Your path is yours alone. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Each step forward, each hurdle overcome, each goal achieved. These are victories worth celebrating. These are the moments that make up your journey. These are the moments that shape you, that build you, that push you towards becoming your best self. Be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. Growth takes time. Your journey is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent effort, not instant results. It's about showing up for yourself, day in and day out, no matter what. Keep striving, keep growing, and most importantly, keep celebrating your progress. The journey to becoming your best self is a marathon, not a sprint.